Hi lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I want to film a tattoo tour for God knows how long. The trouble is I don't personally feel like I'm heavily tattooed. There's so many I want, it's ridiculous. I want to be head to toe covered, but I thought actually I can always update it and it'll be quite nice to see my progress on how my body has evolved into ink. So I wasn't sure how to start with the tattoos and how to describe them. Do I go for my first tattoo or do I... It's so complicated because I've had ones done whilst getting my sleeve done as well. As you can see, it ain't finished, hun. But anyway, we'll get to that. So the first tattoo I got was one on my ankle. Oh my god, the pain. Now look, tattoos don't hurt me. Like, I'm one of those who've got high pain threshold. I'll go through pain as I go through this video, but take it with a pinch of salt because obviously everybody's different. As you can see, obviously I've got Olivia around my ankle, which is my sister's name. Funny story, was ages ago when we were growing up. She doesn't think this ever happened, but I remember because I've got it on me, that we were going to get each other's names in daisy chains on our ankles. As soon as I turned 18, that was my first tattoo. Got her name tattooed on me. I'm now 26, she's 25. Has she got my name on me? On her? No. No, she has not, which is honestly cracks me up. I think it's so funny. But do you know what? I still love it. Now, going on to my thigh. On my thigh, I've got obviously my globe tattoo, the script, which might appear through. Wasn't here when I done it, that's completely separate. Meanings for tattoos don't have to have a meaning, but this one does have a meaning. I was in quite a difficult place at the time and all I could keep thinking was how big the world is. Like, it is huge, and just because you're in this tiny little bubble and things are going wrong or you're not where you want to be, or there's such a big world out there for you to see, and try to not let the bad things blur your vision. Also at the top you can see there's a little dragonfly that symbolises freedom, and I just love this feeling of being free and being away from the negativity, being away from negative vibes. Yeah, that got me through a lot of hard places. Pain threshold did not hurt. Like, honestly, no pain. I'm a massive fan of this tattoo. It's okay, it's not my personal aesthetic. Probably in the future I would end up getting this covered or turned into something different. I don't really like the flower on the end. It's kind of watercolour, which I'm not a massive fan of. I quite like black bold outlinings now. I'm excited to get that changed, but it's not a priority for me. So as you probably saw with my globe tattoo, I have also got some script underneath, which is "Perfection is a disease of the nation," which is Beyonce lyrics. That just means a lot to me. I think you've got to, we live in such a world where you've got to look a certain way, act a certain way. You're kind of seeing this Barbie. Sometimes you just got to take a step back and realise that this perfection doesn't exist. That everyone's perfect in their own way, and what people see as perfect might not be perfect to you, and vice versa. Now, going on to my arms, let's get a little bit closer. So let's start with this one. See, I've got it's so hard, a crying eye on me. This was actually done by Hannah Cotton. I will link all the artists down below because I'll have their Instagram handles. But this was done at a tattoo convention randomly. Like, I just saw it and absolutely fell in love with it, and I just had to get it done. So I got it. She was lovely. Not much there, there's no meaning, nothing. I just like the tattoo. And at the tattoo convention, the Big North tattoo, the reason why I managed to actually get the crying heart one, because I was actually waiting for this artist, which is Rab Tattoo, which is a nice vase. I think you can just tell his aesthetic. As soon as you see his work, you just know it's him. Which I love. He was honestly so funny. Picked it off a flash seat. Do what you want, hun. Like, that is it. There's no meaning to it. pain tolerance on both of these, nothing, honestly, did not hurt at all, couldn't really feel it. I've just remembered I've actually missed one. I haven't even got a lot, but before I get to my sleeve, I've actually got like a little tiny one, which I got ages ago. That was even before my globe. Literally is everything happens for a reason in Latin. It's there again. Obviously didn't hurt, it's a little tiny little script thing. Ribs doesn't mean that it hurt, it literally is over in 2 seconds. I like the quote, it's very cliche, everyone has it, don't they? Latin as well, probably doesn't say everything happens for a reason, let's be honest. It probably says I like chips. And I do like chips. But let's hope it says something positive and not negative, but no one can see it anyway, and it'll be covered up one time in the near future or whenever it happens. So I'm going to leave my sleeve until last actually, because I just remembered I've actually in the back, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you, is it even this here? Oh, I'm going to have to get someone to film this. All that is literally a moon and some stars. I was visiting my sister up in Newcastle and I just said I want a tattoo at the back of my ear, and so I went and got a tattoo at the back of my ear. That was it. Obviously didn't hurt, didn't feel it. It was over in 2 seconds. Guy was lovely. Highly recommend. So now to my sleeve. I didn't think about getting a sleeve. I always wanted one. I remember that. I didn't think I ever would get one done. Anyway, went to my tattoo artist and all I wanted to start with was this line here. It kind of went round and it was like a cuff. I'll try and insert some pictures if I can find it. And then it just kind of went onto my arm, and then obviously the coloured thing, flower in the middle. This was very highly Pinterest influenced. As you can see, I love it, don't get me wrong, but every single person has copied or been influenced by that. I mean, it kind of blends in with all different things now, so you wouldn't even notice, but yeah. Anyway, so I then changed it to a half sleeve. Whereas this is so hard, so I'll insert better pictures. But as you can see, I've got like some scenic views, and up here is actually mountains with some lavender. Yeah, I just love how it looks, love the pop of colour. Then next went on to putting the pictures in. I've got obviously my girl, my girl here, the mask on, flowers growing out of her head as you do, like a vase. And then this bit is obviously not finished yet, this will be space. I'll go into the meaning of the sleeve, but again, like I keep saying, you don't need to have meanings to be able to get a tattoo. But yeah, so then I've got this bit at the back. Oh god, this is so hard to show. But this is a hummingbird, which will be all coloured in with some flowers around here. Obviously it goes all underneath with my like mandala, and I just think the patterns and the artwork is insane. Like the fact this is on my body, I bloody love it, I really do. So the meaning behind this is all to do with mental health. Flowers just make me feel you haven't got to compete with each other, you're beautiful in your own way. And then I enjoy meditation, like being with the universe, nature. So that's what this is, and this is kind of the place that I visualise when I do go into my meditations, and it's peaceful. Space, because it's a big world out there. Don't let it scare you in a way. If you want to do it, just do it. The hummingbirds, again, I just love birds to be fair, but I think the hummingbird is just so peaceful and just so dot, and I just love the way they fly. I never thought I'd say that sentence in my life, but there we go. And then my lady, she's obviously, I don't know if you can tell, but obviously the mask is coloured, whereas she's black and white, black and grey background. The reason why is because she's got a mask on, even though she's mentally not okay, but but she puts on this brave face that you can't tell. She suffers anxiety, depression, and she puts on this face which everyone expects to see in the world. But see, this like goes right round to my shoulder. I've got a nice big peony. Absolutely love them all so far. And it'll be interesting actually for the next one that I do to see how many tattoos I have and where I'm gonna go with them. But thank you, and I'll see you soon.